So I'm here with Yoshi from METI.
Yeah.
Thank you for spending some time to speak with us today. First off, why don't you describe a little bit what METI does?
Yeah. So this time is a very special occasion for METI, because in the field of medication is not familiar for Ministry of Economy. But nowadays it's slightly changing. Even the field of medication, the idea of economic policy is needed. So that's why we are playing a special role this time.
So you're really you're working in the field of regenerative medicine in Japan and really trying to influence bringing together the policies, the frameworks to really let that industry grow in Japan?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Because regenerative medicine have a strong expectations, not only in Japan but also many countries. But many country or government expect not only to solve the medical problem, but also stimulate economic growth. And that's why our idea is needed.
So you obviously feel that this regenerative medicine space is going to be an important driver
Yeah, because it's a very new field. It's very easy to establishing a new regulation, because in the field of healthcare, it's very difficult to try to the quality and safety. It's a very, very severe requirements. That's why it's very difficult to create new businesses in this field. So that's why regenerative medicine is a very good chance to creating a suitable regulation and playing a lot of companies. They have a high technology.
So from that perspective, are you trying to appeal to companies that are outside of Japan, to partner with companies there to get the primary work done because of this progressive regime in place?
Yes, because now we are ongoing into changing this kind of regulation. This is not a deregulation, but a reconstructive of regulation. So we need many kind of challenge on the application. So it's very easy to creating a very useful regime. So that's why we are very welcome to coming from outside our country.
So can you give us any examples of some of these policies that you're working on, or you think will be helpful?
Yes, we have some special organization for the private sector focusing on regenerative medicine. They are now planning to the contact points in Tokyo to supporting the foreign companies to come into Japan, take advantage of this new regulation.
How important is collaboration for the industry in Japan, really to partner with companies that are outside of the country in this field?
Yes, because perhaps you know, a Japanese company is very shy, so sometimes it's very, how to say, conservative. So it's very difficult things to creating a new field. So that's why we're expecting the foreign company to change such kind of culture. Basically, the Japanese company has very good technology, but sometimes they cannot use it enough. So that's why its collaboration is so important, I think.
So how are you able to adapt, this Japanese culture to work more openly with other companies outside? I mean, what are some of the things that you're able to do on that front?
It's a very tricky word, I have to say. It's not only the culture of the company, but also regulatory authority.
I see.
They are also very conservative. So that's a target for changing.
So can you give us any examples on how that showed the openness now of the regulatory?
No, unfortunately, it's still now on, they're changing. But this was a special occasion because PMDA people, they have no chance to joining the discussion of new regulation, but this time they could. So that's why they are ready to change their culture. So we need some pushing to driving force. So application is so important. So only a Japanese company return to the conventional way of thinking. So that's why we're waiting.
So what do you find really exciting? And personally, what do you think is very exciting right now in the field? Yeah. Is there anything that you really look towards and get very inspired and excited by?
Yes, I have to say it. So this time we changed just focus on regenerative medicine, but this is only a first step to changing the medical field. It means that nowadays almost all countries have face difficulties creating a new medicine, especially in biomedicine. So this time we skipped the phase 3 of clinical trial. This kind of approach is very important from now on, and the world is going to step into the personalized medicine. So it's important things. So this is only the first step.
And can you tell us where this bottleneck resides now in the regulatory framework?
Oh yes, because regulatory framework is sometimes for the many people very easy to understand because the scientific approach, but it's a statistic approach is sometimes very risky because they need lots of data. But sometimes it's not only the data, but also explanation of the, how do you say it, chemical instrument or physical phenomenon. It's very easy to understand for ourselves, but life science is slightly different. So that's why. So comparison with other persons, the phenomenon is not so useful in the field of medicine. So the bottleneck is they too much required data phase 3. It's a big trap. So perhaps it's a wrong direction the many companies going. So that's a bottleneck, I think.
Oh, very good. Interesting.
Yeah. So that's why this time phase 3 the skip is mean we say the early approval system. It's provisionally approved after phase 2. It's enough. And after marketing, so phase 4 is enough. Such kind of approach is important for biomedicine. So our next target is changing total system examination of clinical trial.
Well, I think a lot of companies would be open-minded to doing that,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you again.
Yeah. Thank you very much indeed.